Hi everyone, I hope you can hear me. Um, Excuse me, I'm quite tired, but I really wanted to record this. Let me close my window. Yeah, uh, I really wanted to record this just before going to bed. So, yesterday at night, as most of us probably do, we scroll on our phones. And when you're on social media and you scroll, sometimes you compare yourself to others, or sometimes you purposefully scroll to see what other people are up to, but you know you're going to feel bad, but you still do it. So that's what kind of happened to me yesterday, where I was scrolling on social media and I knew I shouldn't be doing it. And I was looking at certain like people, I wouldn't really call them influencers, just people that I know, and I just feel like I was trying to purposefully make myself feel bad. And I was like, why am I doing this? Like, I shouldn't be comparing myself. And sometimes when you compare yourself, you feel jealous, which I'm not ashamed to say. In the past, there were people that I felt jealous of, and I would question like, why am I behind in my life? Like, why am I not where they are? Etc. etc. I feel like we all go through that. And lately, I've been reading the Bible. Now, I've never read the Bible in my life, even though I I am religious, but I haven't always been practicing or preaching. Um, until recently, I've been trying to follow my faith. And yeah, anyway, I was like, no, no, I cannot do this. Like, this is not how I want to go to bed feeling, anxious or jealous or whatever, like whatever the feeling that you might get. So what did I do? I opened my Bible, which was on my phone. And like I said, never read the Bible in my life. And the next chapter that I was meant to read was Genesis chapter 4, which is about Cain and Abel. And reading this story, I was like, I'm sorry, but I was so shocked because this chapter is about jealousy and how jealousy is a sin and how jealousy can make you do cruel things. And I was like, this is a sign. This is a sign. Like, even though, some people may think it's a coincidence or something, but I don't think it is. I really don't. I think this was a sign, and I was like, oh my God. And it made me feel like so happy. And I was after reading this chapter, which I will read to you, I felt much better. Um, Honestly, yeah. Let me just read this to you. Chapter 4, Cain and Abel. Adam made love to his wife Eve, and she became pregnant and gave birth to Cain. She said, with the help of the Lord I have brought forth a man. Later she gave birth to his brother Abel. Now Abel kept flocks, and Cain worked the soil. In the course of time, Cain brought some of the fruits of the soil as an offering to the Lord, and Abel also brought an offering, fat portions from some of the firstborn of his flock. The Lord looked with favor on Abel and his offering, but on Cain and his offering he did not look with favor. So Cain was very angry, and his face was downcast. Then the Lord said to Cain, why are you angry? Why is your face downcast? If you do what is right, you will not be accepted. But if you do not what is right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must rule over it. Now Cain said to his brother Abel, let's go out to the field. While they were in the field, Cain attacked his brother Abel and killed him. Then the Lord said to Cain, where is your brother Abel? I don't know, he replied. Am I my brother's keeper? The Lord said, what have you done? Listen, Your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground. Now you are under a curse and driven from the ground, which opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. I'm just going to stop here. I hope you heard what I've read. I don't know if this mic is good, but coming back to this chapter, as you can see, Cain felt jealous and was jealous of his brother Abel. And what did that lead him to do? The feeling of being jealous, just jealousy itself, led Cain to kill his own brother. This is what this means is that jealousy is truly an evil, a sin. Where I know people feel jealous, and okay, I think it's okay to feel jealous, but as long as you acknowledge that you're feeling jealous and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to feel like this. No, I don't like this feeling. Because I don't like when I feel jealous. I'm like, what? Why am I feeling jealous? Like, my life is my life. God has it all planned out. I should not feel jealous, or not even jealousy, maybe. I mean, yes, jealousy, but even comparing your life, you just shouldn't compare your life to anyone because everyone has their own life and their own path. And reading this chapter, I was like, this is what I needed. This is what I needed to hear. And I truly believe it was a sign. And I just wanted to come on here and share it with you guys. Because when I was on my phone yesterday, I had this quite like anxious feeling. And I was like, oh, like I recognized this feeling because I felt it before. And I was like, oh no, what am I doing? Why am I comparing myself? Why am I scrolling and trying to feed feed this thing that I was feeling inside. I was like, no, let's do something else instead of scrolling and read the Bible. And that's what I did. And I am quite new to this. So I don't know. Yeah. Anyone who has any, I don't know, other interpretations of this chapter, please comment down below. I'd love to read them. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say.